I am going to make 2 cups of shredded one. So I remove the skin. I don't like using the skin, not too much. We're gonna leave a little bit of skin on, a little bit like this. Just give it a little rinse and we're going to grate it. We're going to need a loaf pan 9 by 5 inch. Place it on a cloth. We're going to squeeze the water off. Let's see how much we can get. Let's see if we have a cup. 2 cups. So we have 2 cups of grated zucchini. Now we're going to need the yolk of 2 eggs. We're going to take the white off. Oops, oh, messed up, but that's all right. I'll add in 3 eggs because part of it fell, or maybe I could just strain it off. That's it. We need a 1/4 cup of plain yogurt. See, yogurt. There's the yogurt here. 1/4 cup of oil. Come down. 1/4 cup of oil. We're going to whisk it together. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. Whisk it together. Then we're going to add the flour. This is wheat flour. You could use all-purpose flour, but I want to minimize certain things from the flour, so I'm using wheat flour. So this is 1 cup of wheat flour and 3/4 cups of regular flour. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking. Now that was the baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Now we want to combine 1 cup of cheddar grated cheese, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning blend, some chives, see, 1 teaspoon of Mrs. Dash. We're going to add the zucchini. So I'm going to use my hands in here. We preheat the oven at 350. Now this is my baking pan and I'm going to grease it. You can put parchment paper or grease it with. Now look, you mix it up again all around. See how it became? It's just fluffier. You want to set it aside for 5 to 6 minutes before putting it in the pan, and then you turn it again. You see? Now it's a dough, nice, fluffy, settled, ready for the pan. Now when you do that, you're going to get a better finish, smoother finish. Now we're going to spread this in the pan. Now let's clean up the pan so that after it's baked it will look decent. Pan is sort of clean. We're just going to let it sit on the counter. Cover it for 3 to 4 minutes and then we'll place it in the oven while the oven is getting hot at 350 degrees. So here it is. I'm going to place it in the oven to bake between 50 and 55 minutes. After 50 minutes, you insert a toothpick or a very sharp knife, and if it comes out clear, which means that it's ready. So, what do you think? If you like my video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in a momento. I gotta bend for the camera. Sometimes you got to bend to certain things in life. Not every time you could stand tall. Sometimes you have to pretend that you can't stand tall to gain access. Remember that. Even if you think you can, pretend. That's the method. So sometimes you have to bend. Bend. Even if you have the strength to stand, but bend. Sometimes you could put people to shame if you bend. I'm talking from experience. Thank you.